Well, hello and welcome to Stumpy's Gaming. In this video we will be driving Outlaw's 359 Peterbilt. It is a mod on the Steam Workshop. I just did a video on how to install this mod, and I showed you how to buy the truck and build it up. I went ahead and built this truck right here. Well, actually I didn't do much building. I just selected the default truck under the worn out version. What you get is what you see right here, just a clapped out 359. Now with this mod you can also go in and build you a nice pretty one, new and everything. But I decided to start out with something that you'd find on Marketplace or Craigslist or something like that. We're going to do a little bit of role playing with it. Okay, in this little role playing exercise, we're sitting in Las Vegas and we flew here in order to purchase this truck because we've been looking for a classic 359 to restore. We found this good little candidate, running and driving. We took it into the shop, had just the bare basics done to it to get it on the road, and we need to test this thing out. So we're hauling a load of scaffolding, I think it is. Yeah, it's scaffolding, weighing 17,000 pounds. We're going to take this just a short little distance over to Cedar City, Utah, just to kind of test the truck out and see what it can do. Our brand new dispatcher that we just hired on with, or just hooked up with, told us that if we can make our way up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska within the next 2 or 3 weeks, that there is some awesome high-paying freight coming out of Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. So we're going to be, hauling loads around, trying to work our way up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, making small improvements to the truck along the way as we can afford them. But for now, we need to get this thing on the road. So let's get rid of my face. Let's bring up the shift cam and let's get it done, shall we? We are running a small cam Cummins, 350 horsepower, and we are running a basic 10-speed transmission. That is how the truck came out of the box. So let's get rolling. We should be able to start in second gear. My first video that you're catching. I am missing my left leg. That's why I get the name Stumpy from. Forgot 10 speed, you go here next. Okay. So my clutch is over here on the left, the little hand operated clutch. But other than starting and stopping, I do not use the clutch. I float the gears. Don't know what that means. It means shifting without the clutch. We might do a video in the future all about floating, but for now just know that much, that you will not see me using the clutch unless I'm coming to a stop or starting out from a stop. See, we're missing our convex mirror on that right side. Not very happy about that. I'd like to get that replaced. That's going to be one of the very first things we do. We got to deliver this load to get a little coin in our pocket, be able to get a couple things done to this truck. Never mind the fact that if you look at my bank balance, I've got $822,000. That's for the company that I run. That money has to stay there to operate that company. Ten speed is a good transmission to start out on because don't have to have this fancy shift knob like I do that have the splitter and the range selector on it, or the Easy Jake, which no longer works anyway. And I stalled it out. You could just assign a button, any button you want, to be the range selector. Because once you get to 5th gear, like I am right now, in my case I flip a switch, but you could just push a button to pre-select the high range of the transmission. And then you just go all the way back to 1st, and now you're in 6th gear. That is how simple a 10-speed is. It's just 5 gears down here, 5 gears up here. I don't know if you saw my hand there, but 5, 5. So it's really just a 5-speed transmission with another 2-speed gearbox behind it. You go through the 5 gears, you go to the high range, and you start over in 1st and go through the 5 gears again. So I get to just stay in the high range. 6th gear is low enough to make a left turn in. Make sure those windows are up. They're up. Stroke's just a little bit on the loud side. That's okay. That blind spot. Getting it up to speed. Let's see if the cruise control on this old jalopy works. Oh my goodness, it does. Well, so far so good. I don't feel any weird vibrations in the truck. She's not smoking or making any unusual noises. Running at a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit, so up a couple of notches. What did I do there? I hit the wrong button on the cruise control. I turned it off. So let's reset that. Bump it to about 64. Let's see if she can handle 64 miles an hour. Okay, we got some curves coming up. Let's just go ahead and start slowing her down. miles an hour is almost too fast for these curves. Bump it down to about 48. See how she likes that. Old engines showing how little power she does have. She's only 350 horse. Being as worn out as she is, she's giving it all she can give, but it's not a lot. I hope she's going to be able to handle some 40,000 pound loads. I'm afraid that's what we're going to have to haul to work our way up into Alaska and then get up to Prudhoe Bay. This new dispatcher that I hired, that's what we're going to go with. I mean, I own a company, so why wouldn't I hire a dispatcher? He told me there's a chance that he can find me something around here that goes to Prudhoe Bay, but not to count on it. Whatever he does find for us next will be getting us in that direction, or at least headed towards that direction. I got a red light, so we need to stop here. That's what that Jake sounds like on the lowest setting. It's almost kind of cute. They don't look at this truck too close. She ain't pretty, but hopefully she's sound enough mechanically for them to leave us alone. Okay, they gave us the green light. Let's hurry up and get out of here before they change their mind. With a 10-speed transmission, you can very easily start in second gear. Unless you're heavy and starting out going up a hill, or doing a slow maneuver, you don't really need first gear. Like that, we're in ninth gear. Only got one to go. So far, this old girl's getting it done. push her anything past 65 on this first trip. Plus, with the way she's geared, that's already 1600 RPM. So. One of the upgrades I have planned for this truck is an 18-speed transmission swap. That is my preferred transmission. That will have to wait until, you know, other things are done and we've hauled a few loads and got some dollar bills in our little hobby truck fund, I guess you'd say, because this was not a decision based on a business. You know, being a truck company owner, a truck fleet owner. This is mainly for me. I mean, it will be registered through the company and everything, and it is going to be actively hauling freight, but I will be the only one driving it to do so. But anyway, point B is I'm not going to spend any of the company's money on fixing this truck up. It's going to be my money. Go. I guess so. Let's turn that Jake off. Pull over for a second. We're almost there, but I just need to take a quick break. Gotta jump out and squirt the dirt. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Truth be told, I was just jumping out to grab a screenshot for the thumbnail. Left turn up here. Well, let me know in the comments what you think about this little role-playing exercise. What would you like to see in future videos? And what do you do to keep your interest in the game going? I have to do little things like this just to spice it up to, you know, keep my interest going in the game. I tend to get burnt out. I've been playing the game now for over 10 years since it came out in February of 2016. Try not to look at the Steam statistics that tell you how many hours you've played a game, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know how many thousands of hours I have playing this game. But you know what? I enjoy playing it, so I have no regrets. Met some good people in the community. There we go. Yeah, I could find a gear somewhere in there. delivery spot should be up here on the right. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I've been to this particular layout of Walmart before. Oh, okay. Oh, I see our spot back here in this corner, driving straight forward. Of course, we have to back into it, so that's not going to help us much. Let's get those windows down. Y'all just watch this. Do it. Let's go back this way. Let's chase that trailer. Okay, we need to get out and take a look. Yeah, I need to push it over that way a little bit. Get back in the truck and try to do just that. Alright, that's looking better. Alrighty. That'll finish that delivery. And that'll finish this first episode in this series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of videos in the future. And until we meet again, I'll catch you later.